good little boys and girls. Good evening, good evening. I'm just double checking to make sure all the audio is working right. Now, I know we're a bit late. We ran in. Very good. This is a very good song, I gotta say that. Alright, looks like we're good. Alright, let's load the game. Let's see at this point. So good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my stream as per usual. We had a little bit of a technical error with the audio. I couldn't actually hear it, but you should be able to hear it right now. Now, we actually had a couple new updates, and one of them is actually if we turn on the radio here, we can change the station, right? And Gold Rock Radio is safe for streaming. So technically, we could leave the radio on during live streams and recordings now, but I'm not gonna do that for now. Hopefully they actually add some more radio stations. Yeah, so another thing that they added is this. Look at this. They added a holographic Christmas tree to the game. Oh, I don't know. Now, I don't know where I left off specifically. I think I am in a huge amount of debt. In fact, let's see. Tab. Yeah, I am at negative $1,751. So I am really in the red. So let's see here, which shouldn't be a shocker. I'm not a very good trucker, even though I have delivered much toys around the world. In fact, if you do want to help in regards to toys, you can actually donate to Toys for Tots, which is in the top left-hand corner of the screen. It's that lovely QR code. You can scan that, or you can use the link provided down below to make your donation today. Now, Toys for Tots is a foundation in regards to getting toys to little ones during the holiday season. So if you need help with providing for your child, more specifically getting a toy for your child during the holiday season, you can contact them and they should be able to get you a toy. So the money that we're actually raising will help run their foundation so they can do what they do best in making sure that tots are getting toys. All right, so we are, obviously we are in Alice. So I am going to Medusa to meet up with Sour Candy, right? And I was gonna pick up her job to try to get actually some more money here. But let's see what's here in Auto Essentials. Okay, this is like batteries and stuff like that. I'm not going to take any of that just for the simple fact that they are quite inexpensive. Now, the UCCs, I could buy another one. I think I only got one. Yeah, I only got one right now, but I am in a huge, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Okay. We're just going to buy one for now. Okay. Drop this. I think it's this one. We want to make sure that every single thing we buy is actually nicely put away and inside its own container. That way that if we do encounter an issue like we're low gravity or something, we aren't bouncing around. All right, so let's double check our stats here on our vehicle. So it looks like we're running low on fuel. Okay, that's hole is not bad. I took the suit charger offline to save battery on that. Now I typically, what I do is I go left mirror and this is forward. Whoa, hold on. Ugh. Good to know that even in the amazing year 6 million, my friends are as broke as I am. Evening, sir. How are you? I am doing fine, Dejur. You good little lad there. Alright, so let's actually pull out of here. Now, all the lights are on, but since we do have the Christmas tree on right now, it actually kills the lights inside the cab. So, but right now, yes, we are just doing a little bit. There we go. We're doing a little bit of shuffling around. I think what I'm going to do is try to get myself back up to the positive. We are going to repair. Okay, so I am in a huge amount of debt. I think our maximum debt allowed is that. I think the maximum amount of debt that is allowed. I'm actually going to turn that bit down. It's about $3 grand. So that's what I'm going to say. I do need to get some gas, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it all. Now we can do this, but I'm going to head over to the fuel station, which is right over here, and hopefully not run out of fuel. Luckily, I do have some emergency fuel, but I definitely need at least a little bit of fuel to take on the next job. So I got to kind of drift a little bit here. Luckily, we do have cruise control. I also want to go over to Diego's Paint and Ride. Now, supposedly, they actually do have something that we can pick up at the Paint and Ride, and it should be free. But, so I am going to have to check that out. Did you get your shopping done? I'm sure you did. You're very responsible. I know you are. I know. I wonder what that is. Well, we can't see it now, but... How's my suit? Very good. Is that's probably farther than it looks. You know what? Whoa, hello. That is strangely beautiful. Actually, I got something for this. Now, I don't know where I gotta fill this up at. I'm assuming we could actually use this. If not, this was a highly big waste of money. I'm not seeing a fueling station. What kind of sleigh doesn't have another fueling station? There's only so much magical reindeer can do. I'm assuming this is just aesthetic. And that this fuel actually doesn't do anything, which is actually very disappointing. That would have saved a bit. We'll charge that up a little bit as well. I actually don't know if that's the charger or if that's the suit itself. Okay, yeah, it's charging up. Okay. Oh. At least I'm not carrying around yeah, actually, but that's okay. I'm buying very little this year. I'll order what little I need tomorrow and I'll be done. Well, you should order tonight, I'm telling you now, because I know I ordered something and it's not arriving until Christmas Eve, which is a very tight time frame because it was marked as next day. Oh boy. But Santa has all his Christmas shopping done. And for those who are looking for last-minute Christmas gifts, just so you know, at my website, wolfwoodandlaser.etsy.com, we are actually running a sale for 10% off. In fact, it should be ending today for those who are interested. But if you need to get it before Christmas Eve, you gotta make sure you upgrade your packages accordingly. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh. I am in so much debt. Let's keep the speed a little slow. I don't want to go too fast. A Nordic spa salon. That actually sounds very pleasant. I think the last time I went to a spa was... let me see. Carry the 1, 4, 8... About 800 years ago, and that was fantastic. And they might have all sorts of new things there now. Ho, 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 ho. Now I'm going to Diego's paint and ride because I wanted to double check something real quick. Which should be... I think there's a different hood ornament that I can get. Don't know if I can get it here or somewhere else. Paint job for paint type. Guess I can change the paint job, right? Don't think this cost me anything. Oh, there's a lot. Ooh, I can look like Optimus Prime. I've actually never been to a spa. Everyone else I know is spas out about this one, and I just, oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I feel like they could be necessarily better. Alright, I gotta make sure, I gotta do my chariot here with a very, gonna do that, back up, paint colors. Gonna do a nice, lovely Christmas red. Chrome color, we're gonna do nice and silver. There we go. Chassis color, again, silver. I know that's very basic, but that's Santa's slice for actually, you know what we could do, instead of that one, let's do something a little bit more clever here. Ah! Oh, wait, I can't even unlock that yet. How about this one? Ah, this looks nice. Base color, we can do a bright red. Primary color, again, we'll do a... Let's do kind of like a green. Christmas green, like so. Which is, I think it's a little darker, right there. Secondary. Again, we'll do another bright red. And we can do that as a... There we go. Actually, that's a little perfect. Well, near perfect. All right. Paint type. We'll do the flake. Matte gloss, industrial. Thank God this doesn't cost me any money. You know what? I was gonna go meet Sour Candy, but I think today we're just gonna take a job at Palmview Station and deliver it to the next location. Me neither, Dejure. I've never been to a spa. I was just lying to get likes. That was a close call. I've sat in hot tubs that it's enough for me. The only time I really enjoyed it was after our hockey games at tournaments when I was feeling sore. Two jumps, 2 hours, one jump. Frank's Logistics, West Coast Galaxy. I don't. Atlas Prime to Medusa 6. Let's see. Medusa 6. I was heading that way anyway, so we could do that way. Hour and 45. It is currently midnight. So we can take a paying job to Medusa 6. This takes us to Junk Fields. It's actually a pretty good one, though. I forget what that badge is, though. I think that's Fragile? Oh, long distance. Fragile, long distance. No, just in time. I don't like the just in time ones. Which one is the highest paying? That's 2,773. Guess we're doing that one. Okay. Standing by a pool at the hotel where some teammates were swimming. We got, and hey, you got your cell phone in your pocket. I said no. And you fell in. Or they dragged you in. Oh. Grav's about to cut off, so I gotta fix this real quick. Yep. Damn it. Santa's not too pleased. This is why you always put things into containers. You never know when it's gonna quit on you. Luckily, I have everything on shelves, too. I could just imagine that. Ho, 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 ho. That is a clever joke that your friend pulled on you. "'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Old ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la." And thank you for the brief intermission of Deck the Halls by Santa Claus. Yeah, getting water up your nose is not too fun. Good thing he tackled me in the near shallow end. I can't even float. You can't even float? Oh, when I deliver presents, I gotta make sure I know how to float. Or else we have a big problem when it comes to the islands out in the Pacific and Atlantic. Also England and Japan and some areas in Australia. Actually, there's quite a few places, aren't there? Okay, I gotta head to the junk field. So, if we take this route, we would be able to get there. So we gotta go to Purity. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, I gotta be extremely careful how I do this. Because if I gain any damage whatsoever, it will affect my cargo. In fact, let's save this. Ah, Rudolph. Actually, we're not even on the original Rudolph anymore. We're on like the 17th generation or so. Even though reindeer are magical and they can fly, they don't exactly live for long. Not as long as me. Oh. Actually, I blamed Splashdown. Who was it? I think it was Dasher and Dancer that were doing something up at the front. I have no idea what they were doing. They weren't paying attention. I think they were going after Cupid. I think, if I remember correctly, Rudolph was actually just as surprised with the splashdown. See, the big issue is it's not really the splashdown itself or the islands themselves. It's actually the whole thing with storms. Whoa, that was close to my cap. The storms are pretty bad when you're flying up in the sky and then you're coming back down, you're going right through these storms. Huge storms. And it's absolutely ridiculous sometimes trying to get through these storms. You're talking about whiteout conditions. I can't see a blessed thing. Sheen Nugan. Or Sheen. Hello. Welcome. How are you this evening? Close, Stitcher, close. Ah, yes, I heard of that game. Never actually played it, though. I've seen others play it, though. Seems like an interesting game. Somebody ran into that sign over there. Ho, 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 ho. I'm not the only one that causes problems. Ho, 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 ho. Oh God! Didn't see that coming. That's step back a little bit. Oh, Alex, how are you doing here this evening? Should have known. Fairly busy here, isn't it? Ah, 120. I'm sure there is. Santa knows there's many different pronunciations for names, and also many different spellings as well. Santa needs to know all. Oh! Tell your mother I said hi. She was one of my favorite children to deliver Christmas presents to. Ho, ho, ho. We say things phonetically. That's the issue.
Emerald Junction. This is an automated checkpoint inspection. Please
You guys are worse than Rudolph when he has the flu.
Check complete. Results are satisfactory. Have a great day.
That's a good time away, so I don't have to fly through any storms unless we get a nice blizzard. I love those blizzards, though. Just the wind whipping in my face, the white snow.
Bring your truck in for a weight check.
Oh.
Please head to the waypoint and then stop at the marked bay.
Always wasting my time, aren't you guys? Well, it's kind of funny you bring that up, Dejur. So, my sister was looking for something specific, and I spelled the word, what is it called? Graffiti. Incorrect. I was spelling it phonetically.
Right, we'll begin the scan the moment your rig comes to a stop. Sit back and stay still. We'll finish this up in no time. Looks like everything checks out. Have a great day.
Oh, that's always a troublesome spot to start. Well, I guess not really, because it's actually a good spot, really. Well, of course, this opens up to a debris field out in the middle of nowhere. Round them. I tend to spell phonetically. That's what I was trying to get at. Did you? And then my sister always makes fun of me. Looks like we got a salvage beacon. Ah, yes, I'm familiar with that. I just basically call everything a blizzard. Oh. That is gonna have to move the truck down. I am not willing to try that. I'd explode! I think these are just trapped in here, unfortunately. I don't think there is a spot for me to get in. Unless this thing's hollow all the way through, but I highly doubt that. Yeah, it's true. No, I don't think it's an access point. I think it's part of the design. We can always take a look. Yeah, see? Got my hopes up for nothing. That is the first actual sighting of one of those. At least for me. Well, not much more I can do about that. Let's get back on trucking.
In need of a service? Stay on top of maintenance by swinging by your nearest Auto Essentials Center. Remember, if you take care of your rig, it'll take care of you.
Lean back and relax. To Gold Rock Radio.
There's a reason why I don't like to come to this zone. So much junk. I think I gotta go to the body shop. That's where I think I gotta go. Because I think we get an exclusive hood ornament for the holidays. I don't know. I read the patch notes, and that's about it. Oh, not that bad. At least it pays off some of my debt. Santa got too much debt. Let's head over to the body shop. Then we'll take a look at, let's see, a Tank Town. I think that's the next area. Let's see. So it looks like this is possibly it, but it's $2,000. Is there anything else that looks Christmassy? I can equip that. That didn't cost me anything. kind of like that. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess we can't get the hood ornament because it's extremely in dang. I think the terrain is just enough scary. Like, look at all this. Trying to maneuver through this is absolutely nuts. Whoa, hello. I highly doubt it. Now, I think we can go. Oh, we got a lot. Let me just put this back into the I wonder why that wouldn't fit in there. It's too big. This is getting me a little sick. Power cut. Gonna have to take a look at that. I think I know what it is. It should be an easy fix. we got beer! Ho ho ho! Gonna get these on the shelf or the best I can, so that when we can turn power back on, we can not lose things. I agree with you. Spacewalking for a six-pack is fundamentally what a man's dream is. Stay easy, easy. Very good. I believe it's in this crate. Yep. And power. That is why I decided to spacewalk and put the things back on the shelf first before I went and put power back on. I'm gonna put you a little bit lower. What's wrong with you? Battery's out. Yes, that's true. I understand that, but just gotta do what you gotta do. That's charging. I need power cell. Fortunately, I'm broke. Lot of junk here, lot of junk. I don't think I've actually been to this location, Tank Down, before. Let this gentleman go first. Boss 1, Boss 2, Astrofuel. Let's see if we have a job that will bring us back into the main sectors. Looks like Boss 1 is the closest. And also, I need... What are we? I know we have... Let's see here. Junk fields, pharmaceutical, general goods, chemicals. Technically, if I go to Medusa, I would get the most bang for my buck with food. Actually, let's see. What's the chemicals and general goods? I don't know if I have any general goods. We can certainly take a look. This is food, that's food. That's chemical, I could sell that. Might as well. This is up. Plus 595, down 15. 115. Yeah, no point holding on those. Is that broken? Oh, okay, these are pharmaceuticals. That's food. I need a battery, so let's confirm trade on that. Batteries are going to be my killer right now. Let's see. How many batteries do I need? That one's already dead. Three batteries. Just gonna use the cheaper ones because I need them, unfortunately. I think last time what I was doing, it was running just supplies and not focusing so much on trying to do trailers, and that's why I'm so much in debt. Get rid of those. Now I'm less in debt. Should just pick up a new one more battery, because I need that for the other one, which would be this. Seriously. So we got to go to the pharmaceuticals, and we got to do food. So let's see. Explosives, narcotics. Okay, so pharmaceuticals, Emerald Junction, and Medusa 6 would be foods. So let's see if we can get a job to the next location, which is Emerald Junction. And then Emerald Junction to Medusa 6. No bombs. Can't do bombs. Tanktown to Emerald Junction. Exactly what I'm looking for. Tanktown to Junk Fields. Do that. Let's do that one. Yeah. Okay, disconnect. Oh, look, our job is right down here. Santa will be right back. He has to do something real quick. Santa is back. Ho, 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 ho. Sorry about that. I wanted to get myself some more goldfish crackers and some more of my soda. Really didn't eat dinner tonight, but I did some bacon. Okay. Oh, I should save this. Just in case. Exactly. And junk fields are not exactly hospitable. Really now? Junk fields is a minefield. And I'm trying to get as much bang for my buck out of this. Even though technically I'm going to be doing another load. Still, want to be as careful can be. Since there seems to be no clean path to get to Emerald Junction. Because it's just filled with garbage. If it thudded again, I was gonna cry. Woo! Why does the drop zone have to be so far away? I just sniped that hole. Woo! Made a decent amount of money on that one. Okay. Now we gotta go back to the Goodman Tower. Because I think that's where we can sell my goods. I got a couple pharmaceutical things I can get rid of. Banking on. I'm still not massively, but I'm still in debt. So first thing I want to do is, because I do have some pharmaceutical items, I'm going to sell them here, which I think it should still be. Oh, drink went up here. Drink is still good. Food and drink are still good over there. Pharmaceuticals, chemicals. Oh, dang. I was too late with the pharmaceuticals down there. If it's not to Medusa 6, I am not going to do that. That's down. Textiles is down. Food is definitely up here. Energy. Okay. I'll probably still get rid of the pharmaceuticals here. And hopefully by the time I get to Medusa 6, it is, the food is still up. Because it was up the last 2 times. Okay, let's see. No, not that. Yeah, painkillers would just get rid of that here. Then, can we afford a battery? No, we cannot. I should just get batteries because my 2 systems, or at least a couple of my systems are running low. I'll grab 1 battery. Because if we take a look at my systems here, the grav, oxygen, and suit is down. Oxygen is probably the best thing. Because I'm definitely going to need that. I can turn the power off here to the suit because I really don't need it on. Technically, grav I can live without gravity. But oxygen is going to be a major thing here. So this is my like emergency battery. Oh, come on. Now I gotta go back to Tiger Rock Station, so I can get my next job and hopefully goes to... Oh, nice! Nicely done, scene, Alex. And see if I can get a job to Medusa 6 from this location. If not, I'm just gonna go head over to Medusa 6 and cash out the food, so that should be a positive on my side. We're at Emerald Junction. Oh, that was gonna be a hard hit if I didn't take care of it. Okay, we're at Emerald Junction. Oh, there we go, Medusa 6, but that's a just in time. I don't like it just in times. Emerald Junction, Edinburgh, Purity, Edinburgh, Three Kings, Junk Fields, Tanktown. I guess we can do an Edinburgh one, right? Because it's on the way. I would have to backtrack though. I wish there was a way I could see the map without having to do this, but... Yeah... 1442 on the... February 12th, 1442, so if we go to the job... That's Atlas Prime. I can bring that there. That's Three Kings. How's Three Kings? Where's Three Kings? All the way here. Everything is down there, though. Chemicals are up. Don't want to be carrying stuff around too much. You know what? I'm just gonna go directly to Medusa so I can unload the food that I have on a net positive. And because just because we don't have jobs that I wonder, can I back up into this again to re-engage? Of course I collisioned. $28 Oh, that's good. So you can do this one. 2,130. We got 2 hours remaining on that. 3 hours on this one. 5 hours on that one. Three Kings. I feel like this is not a bad delivery. Yeah, we'll do the confectionery one. The juror, stop being a busybody. Okay, okay. Not a busybody. You know what I mean. If I do this right, I should be able to go to Edinburgh, drop off the cargo, and come back. I'm Santa. I shouldn't be swearing. Like, sugar canes. Or candy canes. Not sugar canes. Candy canes. They're made out of sugar, but not the candy. Oh, fiddlesticks. One day I'll afford much more equipment on here. One day. Not today. $10 for a toll. All right, we're gonna head directly to the business hub. And we're gonna quickly disconnect, hopefully not screw this up, disconnect, then head to Edinburgh. Just want to get, sell this food before I have it sitting around for too long. Or gets damaged or something. Oh God. Freaking. Ah. Of course, the trailer's damaged. Shush you, or you're getting cold for Christmas. Then don't make Santa do that. I hate giving out coal. Did you ever hear that song? I'm getting nothing for Christmas. I'm getting nothing. I don't know the full song. That was an adorable song, though. I remember when it first came out, many, many years ago. Art. Fiddlesticks. Quiet, you. Santa never heard of such impertinence in his life. You're still an impertinent child. Okay. Okay. Well, Santa's been around for a very long time, did you? Very, very long time. Ho, 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 ho. That is very good, Alex. Very, very good. I actually should play that game one time. That's the reason why I don't like to come here. So jammed with so many things. What's that? Foundry Hall. Oh, do you, Alex? Oh, I should know that already. Ho, 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 ho. After all, I am Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. Woo! Very good. Ho, ho, ho. Sound a little French there. Ho, ho. Let's see. We're actually in the net positive for once.
In all honesty, that was pretty dang tough. The only reason why I really came on here was, is because obviously the Christmas special. I actually found out not today, most likely tomorrow or Christmas Eve. My schedule has been kind of hectic with things, especially since Christmas Day is on Wednesday, right? So I wrapped at least the gifts that I need to wrap. There's some additional stuff that I have to get done. Obviously, if there is any last minute orders on my Etsy store, Wolfwood and Laser at .etsy.com, I obviously going to have to do that stuff. And so I'm not sure about what my schedule is like. I know Christmas Eve I will still stream. I will be streaming the Santa's Ride. I'm not gonna wrap it up yet. I might do one more job before I wrap it up completely. Don't know if I want to do the this one, the sour candy mission, which is if we go to the convoy's job, sour candy. I don't know. It's just as in progress. I don't know what the job is specifically. Now, Red Eddie has a job. We can go to skills and we can update our skills. I don't like the just-in-time stuff. I really don't. Fragile I could do. Oversized loads, I think I would feel better. Can we unlock this? Okay, we could. Okay. Yeah, then that gives us long-distance jobs, too. Let's just get this, like, as far up as possible. We got valuable loads. We could do that. Okay, so we got quite a few things here. And I know okay, we got several upgrades. EVA training really should do that. I know I'm not talking in Santa voice right now, but it's just so we do have like a number of things we can actually physically do, right? And this is a game I've always wanted to come back to and kind of play a little bit more of. Not hitting these. Well, honestly, if I need to save up money, because in the one shop at Atlas Prime, we can upgrade our hull and everything, like the fuel consumption, the hull, and stuff like that. But the thing is, I need some actual cash flow with that. So I think I might actually have to do some additional jobs, like this sour candy job, right? Whatever her job is, to meet that goal. So let's actually take up that job and see what that's all about. Maybe we'll not do that and just take up another regular job, because I gotta get at least enough money to get to the next level here. How's my fuel? It's not great, but we should be able to get to another in Central Asia, in Iraq, and Russia. Nice! You're really getting that spread out, Alex. So, like, if I can upgrade my hull, I think I will be able to take a better beating. But really, I kind of want to get the fuel consumption thing so that we're not consuming as much fuel. Some better coin fuel upgrade would be a natural for a long load. Yeah, well, the fuel upgrade I think is just a natural upgrade you should kind of get in the beginning. Reason being is just because the amount of money you put into your tank, you're putting in like close to $1,000 anyway. So you might want to do in the very beginning, like the other stuff, like the whole upgrade. That's not bad. Especially if you have a tendency of hitting things like I do. So that's maybe on the docket itself. I gotta slow down a bit. Auction is, the power for the auction is getting low. So let's switch the suit and the oxygen real quick. I know I got a spare battery. I don't want to use that right away. So that'll give us a bit more time on that, flipping those. So yeah, and I think there's a thing for battery consumption too. I'm not sure. I would have to go back and actually check Atlas Prime. I'm not really doing that right now. I want to see what Sour Candy has to say. I think I gotta get closer to her location.
This is Sour Candy, looking to kill some time. Got any apple ears out there?
Let's see what we got.
Jay? Want to play a little game? Yes, I am so excited. I've wanted to try this for so long. Anyone else around? Afternoon, baby. Back at you, Candy. Though, seems strange of you to be killing time when you're always running out of it.
This is Red Eddie pitching in. Candy's always got too much time, or too little, if you ask me.
Ha ha. I'm excellent with my time, thank you very much. Just stuck at the bank a while because I missed my dumb loan appointment. But anyway, enough of that boring stuff. Everyone, welcome to Sour Candy's amazing, fantastic Galaxy Trivia Game!
Oh god, I thought this was a
Might
load.
be too many adjectives.
Here's how it works. I'll ask a few questions, and the first person to radio the right answer gets a point. Oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Winner gets, bragging rights, and bragging rights are like gold around here. Alright, players, I think it's time. Let's get started.
Okay.
Question number 1. Starbreak has what type of animal as their adorable mascot? Lucky Jay's got it! Skip the Pig is on every other billboard around here. 1 point for Lucky. Okay, on to the next round. Now, you all know me, and how I've made volatile chemicals a hobby.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's a fun thing, which makes it a good thing. But this bit of trivia is something everyone should know.
I didn't even know that.
Question 2. What does TNT stand for? That's it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why do you know that?
Lucky Jay is my new favorite, folks. So that's a point for LJ. This is GB Broadcasting. Mind telling me what you're all up to? We're in the middle of a nail-biting episode of Sour Candy's marvelous, amazing Galaxy Trivia Game. At least I think that's what it was called. Listen, Candy, I don't want to be the fun police, but you're being a bunch of windjammers. You gotta wrap it up. We're almost done, I promise. 2 more minutes, please.
Oh my god.
All right. You're lucky I like you, bunch. But wrap it up soon, okay?
Okay. Let's see.
Thanks, B. We will. Right. I've got one last question for you all.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Obviously, that was the incredibly talented Velvet Bandwagon. But for the final point, what was the name of that award-winning track?
Oh, I was just about to say that.
Sorry, Red. LJ was first with the correct answer and scores the final point.
Okay, this is
Now
stupid.
let me tally the scores. 1 point here, another there, and looks like Lucky Jay is our lucky winner.
Oh my god, this is stupid.
Well done, LJ.
Pretty impressive for a newbie.
It is, and because of that, they win bragging rights forever in perpetuity throughout the universe. You're pushing your luck here, Candy. And don't y'all have something else to be doing? Something a little more productive? Now you're really being the fun police.
Okay.
Well, thanks for helping me pass the time, everyone. I'll catch y'all again soon.
Alright, that
Around, sis.
okay, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Fun, but stupid. I don't know if those answers were. I think pardon me. I think the TNT one. I remember that one. So that was actually a one I really did answer correctly. But the other ones I didn't know, and I'm wondering if those are actually real trivia questions for in game, or if those were just like you answered whatever and you still got it right, you know. Because that last one I wasn't sure. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get a job to Atlas Prime, so that I can I want to try to see if I can make an upgrade to the good old truck here. This is actually a game I love. I enjoy playing greatly. I do enjoy this, like going back and forth, and I remember having my own run doing this, right? What is this? Medusa to junk fields, Onyx, Purity, Emerald. Gonna go to Emerald Junction, 918. That's not much. Medusa to Edinburgh. That's actually expensive. I'm not really heading that direction though. Okay, so let's do. I think the best one is to do. Let's look at our. I wish there was a way to look at our map. Okay, so that's Atlas Prime. I can go to Purity or Emerald Junction, right? Because I can go this way instead. I would just have to pay. Close. It's Trinotorolian. Not bad for a guy who learned the word in Bad Magazine cartoon before he was 12. Yeah. I remember that. I think I learned that in like a Mythbusters episode. Emerald Junction and Purity. Okay, so those two systems. Let's see, because then I'll go around to Atlas. So junk fields. No. So that's Purity. That's 14. This is Emerald Junction. That's so I'm gonna do this. Because that one's more expensive. So I might as well take it up. Suit and Grav are about to drop. Now that quiz really got me wondering if those other two questions were actually like questions of for stuff in game, or if it was just a like you answer whatever and you'll get the thing. And I was wondering if I did get it wrong, if the other person would answer it. Obviously, right? That would be a dead given. Nope, wrong way. Ooh. So I gotta go, yep, up there. Oh, that's gonna take me through. You know what? That's not bad, because Atlas Prime will be cheaper than if I go to Emerald Junction then to Purity. So I'll do Atlas Prime, Purity, then back to Atlas Prime. Maybe I'll try to pick up another job at Purity to Atlas Prime. That might be for the best.
Santa's gonna deliver some junk. Ho, ho, ho. It's just one of the characters that you like that does convoy jobs, right? So you can do convoy stuff. So like this, right? These are all like exclusive like jobs in accordance with them, and then they give you like special stuff at the end. And maybe that's like an ending scenario just to kind of like wrap the game up for you, or like to get you to do specific things to like fulfill stuff, right? Because I can do Red Eddie and Sour Candy right now, and that's in Zone 1. I think I could do this one, Dusty Bear, progress through Red Eddie and Sour Candy side jobs, something like this. So like I'll probably unlock Dusty Bear, then when I do Dusty Bear's job, I'll go to Zone 2, do all this, then it'll progress forward, And I think there is probably maybe like a cutscene type of deal or what, something like that, to kind of like make the game kind of feel finished. I don't see the one thing I remember I don't liking was the just on time delivery, because I feel like there is a lot of time between, you know, you doing the job and obviously you like wasting time, because I feel like you can fill the job like an in-between job, but it's so risky to do that, you know. I guess it's just like a matter of timing with that, though. Sorry, buddy, I had to cut you off. Shouldn't be using that camera view right out of the gate. Oh, I almost clipped that. Okay, we're gonna cut right across to Purity. Then we'll come back to Atlas Prime. Woo, that fuel's taking up a lot. Santa's almost there, everyone. Santa will make this delivery on time. Ho, 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 ho. If I can deliver around the world in one night, I can certainly make a delivery on time. Ho, 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 ho. I don't know how much time I actually have left, honestly. Whatever it is. Hopefully I don't get stopped at a way station. Very good. The drop zone's right here. Santa will always make it. See? I even got a bonus. Ho, 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 ho. Now let's go to Jefferson Place and let's see if there's a job back to Atlas Prime. If not, we'll just head right back over. I don't think there's a fuel station over here either, so that's a little upsetting. Oh no. Santa's just gonna have to skedaddle back to Atlas Prime because Santa is out of fuel.
Welcome to Atlas Prime. This is an automated checkpoint inspection. Please be patient while security drones check for compliance.
There it is.
Inspection has concluded. Result is green. Please enjoy the rest of your journey.
You bet your sweet tin can I am going to. I'm gonna get myself some fuel. Probably burn over $1,000 trying to fill up this baby. All I have to do with the reindeer is just give them some special kibble. Not kibble, straw. My apologies. Thinking of my dog sled team. We're gonna come in hot. I see a lot of space rocks. I see a lot of things that could potentially damage me by weaved right through them at full speed. Oh, that. And there goes all my money. That sounds extremely bad. $1,500. Oh, back. Yep. Gee, you think? Huh. No debris field can stop Santa. Nobody has flown through the north winds and hail and sleet and blizzards and lightning and rain and so much more. More so than I. Over the hundreds and hundreds of years I've been around. Ho, 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 ho. What? Oh, oh, that's unfortunate. Probably gonna have to invest in batteries again. Technically, I don't need gravity. It's just nice to have. Thank God I spotted that the oxygen was going down, or else I would have been dying. Fantastic park job by me. All right, so as you can see here, we can actually do upgrade something. Okay, make it structure, propulsion subsystems, work it harder. Okay, engine compression, nozzle coolers, thrust cooling efficiency allows your thrust to run continuously for longer periods before overheat. Convert fuel to thrust more efficiently or boosted top speed. Don't care about that. Bigger, faster pumps to get more fuel to those thrusters when you really need it. Nope. With more processing power in the latest firmware, you can gain a few extra miles per gallon. That is what I want right there. So, what else we can do? Subsystems. Maglock dampener, we can do definitely, we can't do that. 1,000 structure, we did, okay. So, acceleration braking, top speed, thruster cooling efficiency. Let's do top, the braking and, acceleration and brake power. You know what, I'm pretty good with that. Top speed, no. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay, so we got a bit more energy out of here. We'll let the hole stay as is. Fantastic parking job, I mean. I didn't want to do that. Back. All right. I'm here. Open this. Get rid of those. Oh, wait. The batteries are going to be expensive here, right? Let me just look at that real quick. Oh, yeah, I got no battery in there. Yeah, no. I should just get one for now. And I'll put it into the suit here, just to have it.
This is an automated banking alert. Your account is currently utilizing an agreed credit limit free of charge. Please take a moment to review your finances and ensure you stay within the approved limit.
All right, let's see if we can get a quick job to somewhere else. What's Eddie's job? Oh, it's fragile? Yeah, sure. I'll do an Eddie job. That sounds fine. If nothing else, I'm fragile. I'm nothing but careful. I already got to turn that off. That's freaking annoying. Options, audio.
Hey, Ace. Got some time to transport a load for me? Great. Let me give you the rundown. I need you to take a fragile load over to Edgeburg for me.
Ugh.
I know it's only a couple of hops, but I'm tied up here and can't get away just yet. Might not be a long drive, but this is delicate glassware for Cloverleaf Gasworks. So you can't get too reckless. Treat it like a puppy in the back seat. Got it? You're a quick learner. I like that about you. Anyways, I'll leave you to it and check in when I get free. See how you're going. Good luck. Red Eddie, over and out.
I just realized I haven't used the credit card in 2 weeks. Thanks, annoying credit card chicken video game. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was trying to put 2 and 2 together. All right, so I gotta go to Medusa 6 then to Edinburgh. We can do that. No problem. As long as it helps me pay off my debt, we can do it. God. Ah, no, I totally agree. That is terrible. Santa says so, so it must be true. I totally agree. I started kind of getting into the habit of actually keeping some cash in my wallet, and usually I just use my cash. If I don't have cash, I usually don't pay for things with my credit card. It all depends on the situation. But yeah, usually having some cash in my wallet, that makes me stop paying with the credit card. Also, not having to pay for gas too, that actually saves a bunch of time too.
Break for Lucky J. How's it looking there? Good to hear. I know driving careful can wear on you a little bit.
This is Sour Candy reaching for a grab bag. Anyone out there to chat?
Uh-huh, there she is.
Shoot. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Of course. Sour Candy's my sister.
Aha!
We're twins.
And she's been avoiding me for like a week.
That's not true. We've just very conveniently been in different parts of the galaxy. It's a big place, Fred.
Yeah. Well, Mom's worried about you, you know.
Nothing to worry about. Me and the workshop are doing just fine. Anyway, what are you two up to?
I'm just showing Lucky J the ropes.
Let me guess. He's got you towing a trailer full of teapots or tiny glass unicorns.
That counts as showing him the ropes.
Come on, Lucky's no rookie. Anyway, I'm just sitting here bored waiting for a delivery. The shipment of fireworks I'm supposed to haul is late.
Fireworks? You're such a weirdo.
At least I have fun.
We're having plenty of fun, thank you very much.
Sure. Slow, careful fun. Hundreds of tiny unicorns live in your hands. Anyway, I'll leave you two to it. Sour Candy, over and out.
Hang on, Ace. I gotta catch up with her. I'll catch up with you in Edgeburg, all right?
The money I need to buy my new processor and cooling fan right away in January. Damn space trucker, it just has me thinking all the W's with my fiance's finances
Hey,
thing.
looks like you made it to Edgeburg. Not one of my favorite sectors, but it's the journey and not the destination, right? That's all you can hope for, right? Now, when you reach the drop zone, take it nice and slow. Don't want to break anything at the last hurdle.
Oh, that was freaking annoying. I'm sorry. That was Cookie's annoying. Yeah, I know, right? That would be my luck. It's like when the Miser brothers shot me out of the sky due to their fighting. I'm watching very carefully. Ho, ho, ho. Woo! Give me that moolah. Santa needs a new sleigh.
Favor. I owe you one. Maybe two, since these fragile jobs can be rough on the nerves. I can make it up to you, though. Next time you're in Emerald Junction, I'll give you some tips on sprucing up that rig of yours. Red Eddie, cutting loose.
Santa needs new batteries. Everything is low. The Grav, the Cora B, Cora A is actually surprisingly doing well. He also needs some new filters for his truck. He's gonna go to Medusa 6 to see if we can get any of that. Dang it. Santa's not too pleased about that. Yeah, that was a big thud. This blasted area, with all the pipes and pieces and everything laying about. I remember the winter of '72. There were so many things just laying about in the sky, so much smoke. I had to dodge all those freaking planes. Oh, reminds me of that time. What's wrong with you? Of course. .6% of battery left on this. Got one replacement. Not gonna waste it right now. Nothing in here. That away. there. That away.
Lucky Jay, how's the grind? I'm finally free of bureaucracy, so heading back to my workshop. I told you I had a workshop, right? Well,
Welcome to Medusa 6. This is an automated checkpoint inspection. Please be patient while security drones check for compliance. Inspection has concluded. Result is green. Please enjoy the rest of your journey.
shoot, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Well, either way, you should absolutely swing by next time you pass through Tank Town. This is Sour Candy with the 8s and 3s. Laters, LJ.
Yes. Security checkpoints anywhere is always the same thing. Especially when you get the random ones. Those are the most annoying. Imagine trying to fly over Russia or Greenland or Iceland or Australia or something like that, and being stopped by the local government just so they can inspect your cargo. Oh, most annoying. Oh, I remember doing, what was it? World War II. I got stopped multiple times flying over Europe and America. Oh. Can't a man just be on his way and make his deliveries as he should? Oh. All right. So that's... Dang it. I need batteries. Which systems need the batteries? Suit and Core B. $2,000. It's actually more expensive. These are down. Gonna have to buy these two, definitely.
This is an automated banking alert. Your account is currently utilizing an agreed credit limit free of charge. Please take a moment to review your finances and ensure you stay within the approved limit.
Well, I guess I have one spare. I thought I needed two. All right, let's see if we can get one more round to Atlas Prime. Or actually, let's see if we can get a job to any location. The paint job does actually get worn out as you go along.
You know what? I gotta actually tell you guys the truth. I've been doing like a very deep voice the whole entire time, and I really didn't need to because the voice modulator actually does it for me. So, yeah, go me.
Santa's back. Okay, let's see what we got here. Just-in-time delivery? No. Or this is a long delivery to Purity, Medusa 6 to Purity. We got this is a wide load to you know what? Let's do this one. This will be our first one. Okay. Okay, cargo is right ahead of us. Exactly. I was out voice boxing my voice boxing, which is actually incredibly stupid on me, but oh well. Oh. Heavy load. I could do, if I do Medusa to Emerald Junction, like so, and then do to Purity, I would have to pay a $1.50. This would be free, so if we do, that route, Outlast Prime, then to Purity, we could do it that way. Yeah, see right now, in real life, there's a new virus called the bird through in RSV. Yeah, no, don't care anymore. They can keep coming up with viruses all they want, and I'll be fine with it. You know why? Because there's always going to be something, Alex. There's always going to be some type of virus that's going to exist in the world, and they're always going to evolve. They're always going to be something weird that pops up. Somebody's going to do something stupid. So it's never going to go away. So never going to go away. Like one day somebody's going to open up a tomb and then it's going to release some bubonic plague or something on the world. No bird flu outbreak. They're ginning it up to spring a con job on us. Could be. like don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like COVID was a real thing, but at least with the U.S. government, they lied through their teeth on where it came from, and finally, like after everything was said and done, they finally admitted that it came from a lab in China and everything. And you're just like, yeah, no shit. People have said that already. No duh. Like it's just gonna be a constant thing, constant stupid thing, all over the world. Even this COVID thing, right? So I'm gonna get into a bit of a rant right here.
In my normal voice. So even with this COVID thing, everybody was worried about this, and it's like a flu-like symptom. That's what everything has come back as. It's always a flu-like symptom, right? And I said from the very beginning, COVID is not going to go away. It's going to be like the flu. It's going to be like the common cold. It's just gonna keep happening. It's never ever gonna go away. So even getting the shot, now I'm not saying don't get the shot. I'm not saying that, right? Even getting the shot is not gonna 100% protect you, right? Because I got the shot and I still got COVID. So like it reduces the chance, but not 100%. Pretend there's an outbreak of bird flu. Force farmers to cull their flocks. Cost force foods scarcity to drive prices up. Force farmers to turn to the government for more emergency assistance. Simple, yeah. So, but with the whole thing with the COVID-19 thing, like from the very beginning, a lot of people were saying like the reason why I was against masking and the shot. First of all, the shot. Like I said, it's gonna stay around. The COVID's gonna be around like the flu, right? And they're gonna be constantly saying, "Get your booster shot. Get your booster shot. Get your booster shot," right? And the only reason why it was so deadly is for people that already had. Damn it. For people who already had a compromised immune system. And also that is old. That is when it was most deadly. For people that were relatively healthy, right? It wasn't that bad. I know with my mother, she went into the hospital with it, right? So it was really significantly bad for her. But still, it was just like for everybody else that got it, I got it. My aunt and uncle got it. So I can't remember that gentleman's name, but he did a televised interview and warned an outbreak with imminent after January 21st. Guess what happened? January, it's a contract. Yeah. So, and then the whole thing with the mask is, right, I can understand, the mask policy, to help reduce COVID and everything. But again, that brings it back to the whole simple fact that it was going to it's going to happen anyway. People are going to be getting COVID. It's just going to exist, right? No matter if you mask or if you get the shot or whatever, it's just going to exist on a whole, right? The bigger thing, right, is I get the whole thing. Now I'm going to kind of refer to the Japanese with this. So a lot in a lot of the Japanese culture, to be considerate of others, right? If they're not feeling well or anything, they'll wear a mask, right? Because that helps not spread whatever they have, the flu, the cold, whatever, right? They wear a mask, right? And I honestly, masks do work. Masks 100% do work, right? It's proven concept. It works 100% of the time, regardless if you're wearing a mask or I'm wearing a mask. Now, for those who are, very like, want to be cautious about, COVID-19 or any getting sick, right? If they want to wear a mask, they are free to wear a mask. I am totally, honestly, 100% for that. Now, if I gotten sick and I still had to go out and do something or anything, I would think the best option for me was to wear a mask, because then at least it's considerate, and I will not spread it around to with areas that I go, and it's actually a very considerate thing to do. Even if I wasn't wearing a mask 100%, right? If I was wearing a scarf or like something to just cover my face, so that when I'm coughing or sneezing or like I have a runny nose, it's not getting everywhere, right? So it's now, yes, do get like have proper mask to utilize, right? You can do that, right? And it's fine. And if people do other extremes, pat it with tissue paper or whatever, tissues or whatever. But you can do, but just wearing a simple mask, it's enough, especially if you are sick. And I'm telling this for everyone, right? If you are sick and you have to go out or you go into work or something like that, be 100% considerate and wear a mask so you don't spread it, right? And that's how we get mass outbreaks of like flu and cold and COVID and stuff like that, is because these people who do actually get it, right, when they're coughing or sneezing or anything, it does get spread from the virus getting airborne. So if you're wearing a mask, because I don't have to wear if you're wearing a mask, right, and you're the one who's sick, right, you are helping me not get it, right? And it's also about sanitation too, right? Gloves, wash hands, stuff like that. That should be like an easy like thing, right? So it's a very simple fact: cleanliness and consideration. Those are the two facts you need in order to not spread any viruses, any disease, or anything like that. Even like when the bubonic plague was around, the only reason why it was so deadly, right?
Welcome to Purity. This is an automated inspection checkpoint. Please be patient while we check for compliance with local regulations.
I literally got nothing on me, buddies.
Inspection has concluded. Result is green. Please enjoy the rest of your journey.
I did get a bit of damage from where I have no idea. It's fine. It's fine. It should still pay out a bit. So, in real life, there's new viruses called the okay. Whoa! Whoa! What happened? Nope. I'm gonna back up. I don't know what happened. I bet you there was another truck coming through, right? There was another truck coming through and it pushed me. Anyway, going back to the bubonic plague, the only reason why the bubonic plague actually spread around so much was because of the unhealthy living conditions people were living in, right? You got to think, there wasn't any, like, it was spread by fleas, right? Which were on rats, right? So the simple fact is that if you had a better system of actually ensuring that, ensuring that there was a way to get rid of the rats and people were more clean, right, without dumping their sewage and waste and everything in the alleyways just arbitrarily, there was a better sewage and waste system, guess what would happen? Bubonic plague wouldn't spread around. Same thing with like smallpox is still around, right? And I think there was another like a plague type thing that's still around. It's treatable, it's manageable, it's the best way to not spread it around is to remain clean. Careless driving, $6. Okay, that's not bad. But we did get some very good bonuses on that one. Alright, so we got another star. Let's see what we got here. Skills. Heavy loads. Unlock jobs with heavy loads. XP for delivery, heavy loads. Cash for delivery. So this is actually good. So we're actually kind of proving here. Safe and solve. This is fast and risky. Let's do should do EVA training, and that would be long distance job 3, oversized load. That brings us to oversized loads this way. We can do cargo clearance, higher cab loads granted at way stations, cash for delivery fragile loads. I haven't been doing a lot of fragile loads, so I'm just going to leave that off. But I will get unlock shops. I don't like just in times. So let's do heavy loads. I should have done EVA training, but I haven't been doing much of EVA training. So, see, that one would be another EVA training. Then we can do some more valuable loads. I actually don't think... Yeah, I don't... this is not a sector where we can get jobs. I would have to go back one sector to get a job. I'm at Purity. Can go to Emerald. I wouldn't need to go to Emerald Junction, though. Is there a convoy there? There's a convoy. Gilles de Nostradam was the doctor during the bubonic plague. He recommended plague victims be housed outside in open shelters to get sunlight and fresh air, and he recommended personal hygiene. Exactly. Guess what the best things we could have done during COVID was? Exactly. See, but we also got to take this in perspective, right? So the bubonic plague, what you really got to see it as, there was not a huge population in accordance to what we have now. You got to think, in majority of houses, yes, there was a lot of people jammed into majority of houses, but like cities specifically, what they had, like maybe 1 or 2 floors at most, maybe the cast, maybe 3 at like for rich family. Maybe the richer families will have more floors, but they were also cleaner, the richer families as well. But they also had a lot more like open air land, like for areas that were like now is we gotta what I'm saying is we gotta look at the population densities as well, right? Both in cities and also in rural areas, right? And that's where something that Trump was right about, right? He was basically giving it up to the states to figure out their best course of action, and really the states should have pushed it to the towns and cities their best course of action as well, right? Because the mandate for where I live could possibly be vastly different than the ones that are in a city, right? And I'm saying that because the city ones, right, because there's a lot more people living closer together, right, they would take more precaution. The population being total was nearly a catastrophic. The Black Plague was nearly an extinction level event in Europe. It took over a century Europe to recover their numbers. Yeah, yes, but again, you also gotta consider hygiene. Like I was saying, hygiene, how it spread. It's just multiple different factors you gotta look at and everything. And again, back to population density. It's only one time in recorded history where the human race had a drop in population increase. Yeah. Well, yeah, I wouldn't even want to increase population if my kids were at risk of death. All right, I'm gonna park here. See, that's another thing too. Like, you gotta also get a consideration for those who did not die from the bubonic plague, which we also gotta consider. Medieval Europe, the Dark Ages and stuff like that. Like, there were record keepers, right? But everything could be written off as like, if you're not a very great record keeper, you really don't have the accurate numbers. Not saying that the numbers are a lie, right, for the bubonic plague. I'm not saying they're a lie, but like there could have been other scenarios that actually had that happened as well. Like somebody died from cancer, or somebody got the flu or the cold, and they died. You got to think. Back in the medieval days, they were not living in a well-insulated building like we are right now. Ooh, this is a nice one. They're just not. And take down 5 hours. How much? Distance 14.5. Having kids was the only way to endure. They'll recover from it once the virus took off. Oh, yeah. Well, what I'm saying, Al. Okay, I gotta stop, or else I'm gonna constantly keep playing this game. What I'm saying is that there's many different factors other than they got the plague, right? Because they could write that off with anything. They were killing people because they thought they were vampires, right, or witches, or you got to think of like way back in the day, like people were dying from cancer. They had weird growths, so they're like, oh, they're a monster. So but going back to the whole bubonic plague thing, like this, but like you said, Gilius de Nostradam. He was right in regards to saying, let the people be outside, right, in a well-ventilated and everything, and they would be fine, right, or better, right? And I'm sure if we take a look at the actual, like, numbers, right, the people that more stringently died were the ones in the city centers, right, in the more populated areas, in the villages, and in the hamlets, right, where they are living pretty much on top of each other, right? But then if you take a look at the farmers or people like living in hamlets, I'm just going to say hamlets, where they're slightly more spread out and everything, they're probably Nostradamus, yeah, like you said, Nostradamus. I'm referring back to the death toll for those were probably not the same. Yes, you probably did have cases of the bubonic plague. I'm not saying there isn't cases of that, but you are dealing with other factors outside the that obviously you're not in a well maintained, like the temperatures are going to be different. Obviously we had kids dying from the flu, simply we had kids dying from colds, simple stuff like that. They get a splinter and then boom, they're dead. Just simple factors like that, they can play into those numbers as well. And again, records are a big factor in this, and and with a lot of people not being literate too, that's another factor as well. So, but with the population density difference, right, you also got to consider that. Yes, there was a huge drop in population in Europe, and it took centuries for them to come back from that with the bubonic plague. But the same thing with COVID, right? You got to think the number of people that got infected by COVID, it was because there is a lot more people about, and consideration to what we were at 100 years, 200, 300, 400, 500 years ago, because as we are being healthier in some respects, right, we're more hygienic, we're more clean, we're not eating where we're shitting, and all these other factors, we are extending out our life more, and that is increasing the amount of population. So in regards to COVID-19, when it was around, right, if we kind of like roll it back to when we were in the middle of COVID, it didn't make sense for people who lived in rural, like buttfuck nowhere, to have a mask mandate because they weren't seeing as many people as if you lived in a city. Now, the mask mandate in the city makes total sense because obviously we're talking about hygiene, right? And we're talking about, mass population and everything, and it does spread around. And plus, with us being able to commute in and out of the city and able to move things faster and quicker over longer distances, right? That also plays a major factor in as well, because then the germ or whatever is sitting on whatever surface for an extended for a smaller amount of time than, let's say, taking a rat from Europe and trying to transport it all the way to Australia. Nowadays we can probably take a rat from Europe and transport it to Australia within maybe a day or two, where if we did it that way, it would have taken months. So that plays a major factor in it as well. And I feel like with the COVID-19 specifically, the people that were unfortunately passing away are the people that were sick, are the people that were old, are the people that had like respiratory diseases, like pneumonia or cancer and stuff like that. Because their immune system was already compromised to the point that they were exposed to a semi-deadly disease. So anyway, that's enough talking about that. I was just trying to make a comparison between the bubonic plague and COVID-19, and like again, Nostradamus made the statement, and it was true. Which I'm hoping. I'm not too in deep with the whole European history about the bubonic plague, but I know of it. But again, if it's also about consideration. Yeah, that's a rabbit hole. Yeah. It's a whole consideration thing, hygiene thing. It's communication, how fast you can go from one point to another. There's many factors that play into like passing a disease along, and as long as we as a human race, right, if we're clean, right, and if we're sick, we are considerate, right? Those are the two main factors, right? If we're considerate and if we're clean, that will help us reduce the amount of germs that are getting transferred from one surface to another. Oh yeah, and a third thing is using materials that actually lessens bacterial growth. Like for instance, using gold, using nickel. Those are the three like main things that you can use. I think a lot of door handles actually have nickel in them, and that nickel actually kills germs. I think within 30 minutes it will kill germs on the surface. So if we contribute to those factors, then of course we can make shit go away. We just got to be nice about it. We just got to take care of it nicely. So anywho, let's get back to Santa. So
anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight here on Commander Wolf Gaming. Hope you enjoyed the footage. Now, we do actually have one more game that we want to play before Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. It's actually Dungeon Crawler came out with a seasonal update. I don't think it can pull it up. Actually, let's see if we can. If we bring this up over here. As we can see, we got a holiday update for that. So where we have Santa Bunny here, my counterpart, and you play as, I guess, a little girl here. Interesting. So I don't know if we're going to be able to update. Thanks for the Zoom button. That was fun and educational. At the end, it was educational. But yeah, it was fun. There is what? My lady has gotten an update. Oh, holiday update, right? Of course, it's gonna be a holiday. French and Germany, be my heart. New skins. Maybe we gotta do another stream as well. Anyway, so if you do want to help support the channel, you can actually go to my Etsy store. That's right. I have an Etsy store. Now, we are currently running a sale for 10% off on select items in store, as you can see here. Boom, 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 boom. And that 10% will actually play into your final total. So, back up. So if you do want to help support the channel, you can actually purchase something from my Etsy store. It's wolfwoodandlaser.etsy.com. We actually are selling things at 10% off right now. Some select items in store. So if you want to get something, make sure to purchase it now. It will only, I think it's end of this night. Yeah, in fact, about 10 minutes, the discount will be going away. So if you do want to help support the channel, you can actually hit that. The link is provided down below for those who are interested, or you can actually go to my merchandise store. Now, in my merchandise store, we have long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, baseball caps, and beanies. And everything I actually have in here is very comfortable. In fact, I'm wearing one of the t-shirts right now. And right now we got our holiday stuff up, which will only be up until after to the end of December. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to bring these specific designs back or if I'm going to get an update design. So if you want it, you got to make sure you pick it up before the end of December of this year. So yeah, make sure pick those up, or you can leave a tip. You can also leave a tip if you don't want to buy any merchandise merchandise. Which on Rumble, Odyssey, Twitch, they have all their own tipping systems. Or you can, on YouTube, you can actually use the link provided down below in the description section. Now, I think that's about it for that. Now, if you do want to help support Toys for Tots, we're still running that campaign. In the top left-hand corner, you can use that QR code. That the campaign will run until the end of the 23rd. So at midnight on the 24th, that's it. We're closing the campaign down. So if you do want to help support the campaign, QR code in the top left-hand corner, or use the QR link provided down below for that. So Santa would be very much appreciated on that. Anywho, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight here on Commando Wolf Gaming. If I don't see you again, I am going to say that I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
And a Happy New Year. I do want to try to do another stream on tomorrow. You should get a notification on Rumble and Odyssey on when I'm going to do that. Probably around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. We'll play some Dungeon Claw or Be My Horde, depending. And then from there, then we got Monday. So if I don't do something on Sunday, I'll do something definitely on Monday. Then Christmas Eve would be live streaming for the whole entire night, Santa's sleigh ride. That's right. This is something I do every single year. I do pull up on my computer 2 different tracking systems, so you can watch both of them, and you can watch Santa deliver presents all over the world to all the good little boys and girls. Anywho,
Merry Christmas!
I wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys tomorrow or Monday. So have a nice night. Santa Camp is definitely fun. Even though it's just more for entertainment purposes and not really for chatting, I do actually like to do that. You have a nice night, Alex. You have a nice night.